Hello and welcome to Extreme Gameplays, where I play games stylishly. If you even made it the first second into this stream, you would hear this intro. Today is the God of War Ascension Day. Hold on, let me just set up the stream. I'm gonna visit the chat in a second. So today we're playing God of War Ascension. No upgrades, can't extend my meters, and can't upgrade my weapons. It's on very hard. And yeah, now I'm just sharing it to Twitter and I'm gonna talk to you guys in a second. I should have the titles in my clipboard before I start the stream, but I guess I'm just that stupid sometimes. Okay, God of War Ascension. No upgrade run plus. Let's actually make the God of War a hashtag, you know? To draw more people in. God of War. Fuck it, it's not there or whatever. Okay, yeah. Let's pull up to the chat. Well, I think the game audio's high. Let's just give this a 6. I'll actually make it 5. And now I'm gonna need your feedback. How's the game audio compared to mine? How are things going? Hello, hey. Welcome everybody, welcome to the stream. Today is God of War Ascension Day. God of War Assumption, God of War Assertion. I really like Ascension's graphics. Yeah, they're really great. Whenever that remaster happens, I'm pretty sure it won't happen, but whenever it happens, it's gonna make this game pop. Are you winning, son? Yes, I am. When no damage run, God of War Ascension? I'm not really interested in no damage stuff. Just wait. For now, if you're ever wondering about the real stuff, I'm working on God of War 1. Still working on it. Which today I've been thinking about something, chat, since all of you are here now. I'm really thinking of even while editing, I think I even ditched that idea, so I don't know why I'm explaining it right now. By the way, what I'm doing is the R1 is the best thing against these bugs. I have finished this game no upgrade run before, so it's not gonna be as awkward, hopefully, as the other God of Wars, you know? Like God of War 2 no upgrade, God of War 1 no upgrade run plus. Oof, the God of War 1 no upgrade run plus was very rough. This one is good. I have finished it before no upgrade run plus. Alright, here we are. I finally made it to a live video. Okay, well, welcome then. Yeah, so I was thinking about something today while editing. I was thinking about uploading the no damage video in parts, as in wrap up something that I'm working on right now to the halfway point and make it a part 1, and then release part 2 like a week after. But then it's like, I don't know. I thought about it again. I'm like, isn't it better to just have it as a full package? Come here. Boom, boom. Bam. Now, Ascension has a lot of stuff, even when you're not upgraded. So that's good. If you're ever wondering about collisions, which is like, you know how that slam just knocked back this enemy, it's nothing really that deep. It is good and it causes hazards and stuff, but nothing that good, for real. Come here. So you're better off just causing hazards, but they don't do crazy damage like how they're supposed to. They don't scale basically like God of War, like the God of War 1 and 2 scaling. They don't have that. Not even this does a lot of damage, I don't think. See? And yeah, once we get the shield, this run is gonna turn into the craziest thing you've ever seen in your life. For now, let's just focus on this. Are you playing on PS3 or what? Yes, I'm playing on PS3. God of War Ascension has, I think, the biggest gap between no upgrade run plus and pain plus. Like with God of War 3, I went from... Oh man, he snatched it from there. With God of War 3, I went from no upgrade run to... I went from no upgrade 1 plus to pain plus. Easy, right? Like, I did struggle with God of War 3's pain plus, but it wasn't anything that big. But yeah, this one is actually way deeper. So there's that. Justy, come on, OnlyFans, no! I like Assumption animation combat, it's so cool, and you can do a lot of combo with Whip of Chaos. Whip of Chaos? Which one is that? I think I mean Blades of Chaos. How do you think, in your opinion, Ascension would be like? How? Isn't it already a thing? I think Ascension would look like this. It would really look like this right here, what I'm playing. This game really would feel like Ascension. Sub Zesty, hey Zesty, man, yesterday's stream was so sick. Thank you so much, guys. I'm glad you liked them. What challenges Pain Plus? So, Pain Plus differs when it comes to, like, games, right? And the rules differ the more the game goes. It's basically you start off with what you have, but that's just the philosophical sense of the word. It's not really you start off with everything you have. Hold on, there's a ring out in here. Hello? Yeah, there. Out. Thank you, Haristos. I watched some of Haristos' videos before starting this, and I realized there are a lot of ring outs in this game. I did know about some ring outs, but not all of them. There's a lot, and it's fun. So Pain Plus in God of War Ascension, for example, is very fucking it's atrocious, actually. Like in God of War 1, for example, you just have simple rules. You don't even have Pain Plus, by the way, in God of War 1, because there's not a lot of enough resources to take away. So you do have Pain, and that's the hardest challenge, right? And Pain is essentially you can't use secondary weapons, you can't have magic, you can't, you know, cast spells. You can't upgrade stuff, your weapons and all that. You can't, what is it? Of course, Rage unlocks by upgrading the blade. So, you know. In God of War 2, it gets more complicated. You can't use the amulet if you can slow down time in battle, so that there are exceptions. And again, you can't use magic, you can't upgrade stuff. But you can't upgrade the Rage. You have Rage mode in God of War 2 without upgrading it, right? You can't access that. And it's just that. You can't use the Golden Fleece. You can block. It's fine to block him, you know, the thing where it goes... But you can't do the follow-up square attack, right? That one is a DQ. A disqualification. Because Golden Fleece is something that you get. It does count as a weapon. Somewhat counts as a weapon in God of War 2. In this challenge, at least. You can't glide with the wings of Icarus. See, the rules differ. Because, like, you can glide perfectly in God of War 3, but not in God of War... And I died. I fucking hate that attack. The hitbox is so stupid. It's like, I think his whole body becomes a hitbox and hits you. Fuck this shit. Let's do it again. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lose this time. Just have to hug the corner completely to avoid him. Like, I'm still scared to approach him. Just so unclear. Yeah, with God of War 2, you cannot, like, glide with the wings of Icarus, right? Because it's something that you get. While in God of War 3, you can simply glide. Because it's not something you have. It's like something you have from the start. And in God of War 3, Pain Plus goes to a whole new level. You can't use items. Am I dead? Okay, I'm not dead. In God of War 3, you can't use items. And of course, you can't have your rage mode and stuff. He was about to clap me back there. Hello, Mr. Zesty. Welcome to the stream. Also, please don't spam, because I'm going to have to put that in timeout. So stop spamming it. Yeah, with God of War 3, it gets more complicated. Especially when it comes to the Nemean Cestus aspect. Because you have enemies that are color-coded, right? Like, you have to break their shields first. Then you can hit them, right? So, the idea for these guys is that you have to... Just get rid of this guy. The idea with that type of rule is you can break the shield, obviously, because how would you hit enemies with the shield? You can break their shield and then you can start wailing at them. Now you have to be very precise because God of War 3's auto lock might fuck you up sometimes. But it is what it is. You just have to be very careful. Like, I still haven't streamed the full Pain Plus run. I will get to that soon, but I still haven't done that. When I do it, you're gonna know. Of course, my first Pain run is gonna be God of War 1. Because I'm actually doing it right now and I'm nearing the end, and it is one hell of an experience. I would say it's a more fun experience than God of War 3 Pain Plus. You can also bait this guy by coming into here and then escaping and then wailing at him like this. See when he has his claw down? And then when he goes out, you can go in again. You can bait him to do it again. Escape. Rinse and repeat. Yes. That's how it is with God of War 3. And there are exceptions in God of War 1 and 2 as well, like, obviously. I mean, in God of War 1, when you get Zeus Fury, you have to shoot the thing to kill all the enemies, right? You have to shoot the little guy that is holding the lever. But in God of War 3, it's way more extreme than that. Like, God of War 1 and 2 are pretty safe, I would say. But God of War 3 is where it gets kinda stupid with the Nemean Cestus shenanigans, because you have to break the shield, but not really. And then again, with God of War 3, there's a boss fight, which is the worst boss fight, by the way. There is Scorpius that is, in his entirety, is an exception. It's like you're using Nemean Cestus, when it's not a rule in Pain Plus. You can't use secondary weapons. You have to only use the Blades of Exile, or your main blades. And in that fight, in the Scorpius fight, it's fine to use the Nemean Cestus. It's literally fine. Not magic in any of the other stuff, but it's fine to use the Nemean Cestus throughout. Not just to break the legs, for everything. Just have it out. Because you don't have enough damage per second to really beat the face of the Scorpius, even after you break the crystals. If you somehow broke the crystals with the blades. It's a shithole. That whole fight is a shithole, and it's an exception. So there's that. Now, that gets me to speaking about exceptions. And it's not completely exceptions, it's bonus credits. So if you beat it, kudos to you, but you're not obligated to beat it. And there are some exceptions with Pain Plus runs. And there is one exception, I think, with no upgrade run plus, and it's the Clone War in God of War 1. And yes, now let's talk about the exceptions in these Pain Plus runs. The first wave of Trial of Archimedes in God of War Ascension, you know, the crazy battle that happens near the end? That one is a bonus credit in Pain Plus, because it's so insane to be done on Pain Plus, so there's that. The Clone War is an exception, because, yeah, pretty much it's pretty deep to be done in Pain, you know, by the casual player. It's actually an exception or a bonus credit, even in no upgrade run plus. And no upgrade runs. So it's totally fine to not do it. What else do we have? We also have the Persephone boss fight at the end of God of War Chains of Olympus, because it takes way too long. There's also here, let me showcase another ring out in here. Which I'm gonna showcase some special ring outs later as well with the Cerberus. Yes, we're gonna ring out the Cerberus today. Maybe not today, but I don't know. Even gonna ring out the Centaur today as well. And that's easy clap. Oh, it's not done? Get out. There are exceptions. I'm pretty sure Ghost of Sparta has one exception, and it's the fight with the Wraiths and the Cyclops. Even with the exception in Pain Plus, it is still hard to do with no upgrade one. And that's about what I know right now, but yeah, let's continue with the Pain Plus rules. Like in Ascension, Pain Plus is way more tedious than you think. So we have a new rage mode in God of War Ascension, right? You can't land plumes while in rage mode, because it does something that the rage affects. Every type of move that the rage mode affects is a disqualification when you do it. So you instantly have to restart from the last checkpoint if you do something by accident. Like when you have the rage active, you can't go past the third square hit. See, like, you know, Kratos unlocks the full combo with the square hit. You can't go with the full combo because only with the rage mode do you unlock that. Let's just cause a hazard here and then grab this guy and throw him. Yeah. You can't do that. You can't there's this attack. Hold on. This attack in the air with the rage mode, it gains the bounce attribute. So you can bounce an enemy with it if you're in rage mode, right? You can't land the second hit. If you land the second hit, it's a disqualification. So you have to watch out if you do this. Although if an enemy does not get bounced, you know, if you're fighting a grunt, it's fine to land this while in rage mode, right? What else do we have? And I did discuss the plume, how you can't land the plume because it leaves an explosion or a special effect. So it's overall just way too fucked up. As I said at the start of the video, it has a big gap with no upgrade 1+. That's why even after this no upgrade 1+, if I tackle God of War Ascension again, it's gonna be pain. It's not gonna be pain plus. Oh, Big V, welcome to the stream. Centaurs on server is getting the long way down. Someone been studying up? Yes, sir. Although watch me mess it up. I always have a tendency to mess things up. So watch it happen. And by the way, I'm just gonna say something. God of War Ascension is amazing. For these spring outs. I love the game and I never judge it. I have discussed this before in other streams. I have discussed before how I started hating Ascension in a different type of way. And that is somewhat connected to challenges, but I'm never gonna completely judge it off. I think I was talking about my top 5s. Top 5 God of War games. That's why I said Ascension might not come to the top 4. But yeah. Because vanilla running God of War Ascension is a lot of fun. It can be very technical. This is the only entry where pain has a point in being done. Other than God of War 1 where it's as high as you can go. Pain plus is on another level. Yes. That's why I'm tackling pain after this no upgrade 1+. After God of War Ascension, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do Ghost of Sparta, no upgrade 1+. By the time I'm done with that, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be finishing Chains of Olympus, no upgrade 1+, which should be a walk in the park. You're as beautiful as the first time I played you. God of War Ascension? It has its moments, and I love it so much. Your feelings with God of War Ascension are something that might get poisoned in higher runs. Time will tell. It did kind of affect me. You know, my first no upgrade 1+, where it had a lot of hiatuses going on for it. It did really deteriorate me away from the game for a while, but then I thought about it again. In here, the easiest thing, even though I already have a sword, just pick up this sword, get hit. Now seriously, pick up the sword and hit him with the L1 and circle. Boom, he's stunned. Oh, he's not. Hold on then, let me just restart. I think you have to hit him with 2 of these. Pretty sure he should get stunned whenever you hit him with the sword. Come on. Ghost of Sparta no upgrade 1+ won't be too bad. Chains of Olympus is and I just fell. Chains of Olympus is a joke. So Pain Plus will only really push you against Persephone stage 2. Ghost of Sparta Pain Plus will annoy at times. I mean, I'll see when I get to it. I still haven't streamed a proper Pain run or Pain Plus run, which the first Pain is gonna be God of War 1. Ascension only better than God of War 3 in sound effects and range attacks. Yes, the sound effects actually, the sound of the chain and shit. It's not a sight to behold because it's a sound, but I can't put the words into it. It's very beautiful. Okay, what am I doing? Hit him with this. There he is. So you don't have to wail at him for hours. In Pain Plus, you cannot use world weapons. There's also that I thank God I got reminded of it. I don't know if you can do it in Pain actually. I forgot the rules for Pain God of War Ascension. But I will surely tap into them whenever I get to Pain. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Zesty, am I late? No, you're not late. We're in the start game. Boom. The Cyclops elimination is so cool. Look at this. Look at that skeleton. So fucking cool. Let's go. Cyclops be like approaching you and say, I hate no? Yes, that made sense. Ascension has best graphics in Greek series. Change my mind, I dare you. I will change your mind. My favorite in the Greek series is God of War 2 for when it comes to art style. Just because the art style is so beautiful. But then again, you have a lot of really great yeah, I'm sorry. A lot of great games from the old God of Wars with great art style. There's God of War 3, of course. And of course God of War Ascension as well. I do believe Ascension looks better than 3. It doesn't have the gray filter, which is that. It is easy to forget since it does its own thing. I have to remind myself what God of War Ascension did differently from the others. Yes, Ascension is that deep. That deeply changed. He's doing it, he's playing that game. Yes, I'm playing that game. Playing God of War Ascension. Or Association. Cyclops never get old. Cyclops is one hell of an enemy. Now there's a thing in here that I learned the other day. If you run towards the... I was about to get slapped. If you run towards the right part of the screen while shit is happening. That was a wrong tilt. If you run towards the right part of the screen while he's trying to summon the little bees or whatever, the bees kind of fall and they don't even land. So they don't really spawn in with you to fight them. They're annoying. There's a lot of them. So it's good that I learned that at least. I like God of War 3's graphics more because Ascension is kind of choppy in my opinion. Oh, we're talking kind of like looks. Like maybe if you compare God of War 3 on the PS3 to God of War Ascension. I guess Ascension does have a lot of, I don't know, weird shenanigans going with its art style and level design. But it like overall, it just looks very nice, I guess. Although it does have a great filter. Like right here, see I'm sprinting towards the outside, the right side. These bees, they all fall and they don't come over here for me to fight. So thank you, Zim. Am I clapped? I'm not clapped. Open up. Yeah, it's lots of dirty tricks, the sort of things... Hold on, let me just... Sort of things I find quickly. That one's from the demo. From the demo. Now that just unlocked a memory. I used to play the demo a lot. Long ass attacks. See, like all these attacks that I'm doing after the third square, he just slapped the fuck out of me back there. You can't do them in Pain Plus. That's why Pain allows it completely, I'm sure. The attacks with Rage, it's all fine. Yo, I can play God of War Ascension on my PS4 with the PlayStation Plus Premium. Yes, but I just hate streaming services so much. Oh no, 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 no. Let's run this way. How would you rate God of War application from 1 to 10? So before it used to be an 8 for me. Maybe a 9, I don't know. Now it's definitely an 8. It's either 8 or a 7. Only time will tell when I get into more challenges. And challenges is not that I'm judging the game based on like a challenge. Maybe, hey, like I'm not hating it based on it being bad in Pain Plus runs, right? That just simply gives me more knowledge about the game. That's literally it. It just gets me more comfortable with the game. Like, have you seen me play God of War 1 lately? Especially after my Pain run of Blade of Artemis, and now currently in my Pain run. I play that game like I've been playing it for 20 years. Challenge runs really make you good at the games. You're good and you're finishing the game without any upgrades, so only imagine what you can do and the amount of options that you have when you're fully upgraded. So it gives a better perspective for the games. And I have God of War application at, I think I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I hate numbered reviews. Even though this is not a review, but it is what it is. Numbered reviews are just wrong. I don't know. I can only say if the thing is good or bad, and then point out the bad and the good. So yeah. And I can't right now in a live stream tell you what's completely bad or what's completely good. So there's that. Zesty, do you like to say the number 0 like null or like 0? Bro, oh, that's a question that I've never been asked before. Didn't know that's even a question. 0. I've never said null. The docs in here is great when you can redirect them like this, as such. Did you see that? It's a great thing. See, Ascension did a lot of great things right. Although I do hate how we don't have not hate, but I guess I wish we had the parry. Damn, I snatched him off of there. I do wish we had the parry without upgrading anything. No upgrade run plus God of War 4. Come on, Zesty. Nah, game is too long. God of War 4 no damage run when? See, there's a reason why I'm not doing challenges in these games. God of War 4, God of War Ragnarok. The games are way too long. I don't know if you guys recall it or not, but I did say in one of my walkthroughs in God of War 4 how I end my walkthrough pretty much after I'm done with Magni and Modi. I have talked about it before. Not in full length, but I have talked about it. And that's pretty much where I end my game. I instantly load up a save data where I fight Baldur after Magni and Modi. And that's it. I consider myself like I just finished the game. That's how I don't know how I count it, I guess. The game is just too long to be replayed. And I know I'm missing out on a lot of things. Like I'm missing out on the last gauntlet. I'm missing out on Helheim. I think I do visit Helheim as well. I have a manual save for Helheim. And then I load up Baldur after I'm done with Helheim. Ascension way better than Ragnarok. Gone. I'm actually curious about something here. You say this in the perspective of gameplay, because in gameplay wise, Ragnarok is one hell of a game. I have God of War Ragnarok over God of War Ascension. It's my 4th favorite game. But Ascension is slowly, of course, you know, with challenge runs and stuff. Yes, I did kind of get introduced to the bad side of the game, but at the same time, I'm really loving it more. So Ascension might take over Ragnarok, but why do you say that? Isn't the story bad? Having a proper parry like in the first demo, God of War Ascension would have been nice. The special parry should have been its own thing. Still don't see why we never got an air parry or air special parry. God of War 3 did have a bug with the Blades of Exile. So if you block an attack, say you block Zeus's air projectile, after you block it, inserting L1 in triangle does the old Tartarus Rage. Pretty sure you know about that. You know the Tartarus Rage from Blades of Athena. That's what he does. With the Blades of Exile, he does it. I'm pretty sure that's a bug, and they were trying to do an air parry, if you were ever wondering. Regarding walkthroughs of new God of War 1, the only one I could watch the full playthrough of was Strider. But I never got around to his Redux. I remember you recommended someone else that I watch, and I think I watched some of his stuff. He played it extra safe. Like optimality at its finest. Like he was using the tech in the game completely. You know, the one where like he would just use the simple text that the game teach, but to an extreme limit. You know, launching an enemy and pinning him with the axe to the wall. These types of stuff. The story doesn't take me for a brainless idiot.
The gods have rewarded us.
Well, but the story's still bad.
Glory to Eros.
And the pacing is bad. I guess there's that. By the way, there are
Show me
8
strength.
boobs on the screen right now, and only I get to see that. The cursed cutscene. Ascension is the best PS3 game, period. Hell no. The best PS3 game is God of War 3, for me. Which God of War 3 is the best game of all time, so that should answer a lot. Yo, what's up? Welcome. Everyone hates God of War Appendix. Because it doesn't have the minigame. I'm pretty sure that's why everyone hates it. Don't think YouTube would like that cutscene a lot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they hate it. I'm sure they enjoyed this though. Megaira action. Megaira. 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 Look at this zoom out, zoom in. Thank you. I see him. I see his head. I see the head of the Hekatonkari. Thank you. Just zoom out now. I hope you do. Come here. Boom, slam. Everything causes a destruction in the battlefield in God of War Ascension. I fucking love it. Like in Pain Plus, you can't do this. All of this that I'm doing right now, here, you can't do it. Like after the third square, this and that, and this last one, you can't do it when Rage is active. I mean, you get it with Rage being active, but that's besides the point. In Pain, you can do it. And there's just a lot of enemies. Come here. You know, it's much better to just attack right here, honestly. It's faster. Whoa! Plume! The plume is very weak. The shield plume, otherwise, on the other hand, is very, very fucking strong. So you're gonna learn later as well. It's not just that it's strong. It's insane. It's not just it being strong. And I don't know if I should use this punch or showcase anything with this punch, the uppercut, but it does ring out some enemies in some spots, so it is important. Many zoom outs in this game are awful. That they are. Grabs are crazy good in Ascension. Oh yeah, the grapple mechanic. That is one hell of a replacement for the original grab. It's so good. Back to Chains of Olympus Pain Plus evaluation then. Enjoy this last run with best God of War. Before I slide into the deep. And through not quite the abyss. Also, don't respect the boss battle ahead with all blockables. All his attacks are blockable? If that is the case, I did not know that. Also, thank you if that is the case. What is happening? Did I fall? What game? The fuck? Bro, stop saying boom. Try something else. I can't come up with anything else. I'm gonna stay in the middle, honestly. I just fell back there. I never knew you actually fall. It's just not easy to keep the rage bar high to do the whole combo. Oh, for me, that's not the problem. And I do keep it easy. You can actually build up rage by, oddly enough, by hitting chests. Come here. Ring out. Actually, can I ring them out here? I think I just rang out one of them. Or oh, whoa, I just remembered something. In my no upgrade run, I came to learn that you're actually much better off just hitting things. Because you might run out of time, so your damage is not the best thing here. Next part after this fake HP case on weak points. Alright then, thank you. I'm not that familiar with the first boss of Ascension. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fail this one. I'm just talking a lot right now, reading the chat. I got gifted God of War Ascension, but I would never buy it. Okay, let's not go with that far, you know? And I'm being way too bad here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not go that far. Ascension is worth the $10. Trust me, it is. I think I'm dead, right? The battle's done. Yeah, see, it's done. Unless I do something miraculous right now. There. that the battle was done. God of War Ghost of Sparta is better than God of War Ascension. I might have to disagree with that. It's a good game, but I don't know. I just like Ascension. It's much more fluid than Ghost of Sparta, for all I know. For all I see as well. Zesty, top 5 worst boss? I can't say this now. Pretty sure I'm gonna leave out a lot of really bad boss fights if I do that. All blockables? Everything is blockable. I never knew that. I always retreat. Thank you, God Lord God. I didn't know everything is blockable here. Look. Bro's just blocking. Hit him with one of these. Ghost of Sparta is better in story. In story, definitely. Wait, did I just get hit back there? I'm pretty sure I just got hit. This guy's attacks are so intimidating that I never even thought about blocking against him. It's also a thing that I got to know with God of War Ghost of Sparta, you know? How you can block some of the Cyclops attack? Very fucking weird. And here's this long ass segment of gameplay, quote unquote. This could have all been a perfect cutscene, but you have to hit square twice. This is where the appeal started, officially. Ascension is a bit glitchy, but it's alright. Glitchy? Huh? Game after the GOAT of War 3. It had a lot of big shoes to fill. But it also fucked up these shoes by adding multiplayer. Does the frame rate in Ascension good? It's consistent. I wouldn't say crazy bad or crazy good. It's consistent. Like, you're getting a consistent 40 frames, 30 to 40. But again, the game is nicely designed around the 30 frames, so you're not getting, you know, like next gen 30 frames, like Gotham Knights 30 frames. You're getting some good frames, I'm telling you. Do you believe that Ascension deserves a PS4 remaster like 3? Hell yeah. Why not? A photo mode to this beautiful game, and maybe add some stuff like the arena, or just pop up the textures, you know, just like God of War Remastered. I would love that. It's just, I don't know, it's easier to access them. At least more people get to play it, and that's what I care about. That's what I care about whenever I talk about every remaster or remake. It's like, I have the games. I'm set for life with this PS3. I have God of War 1, 2, 3. Not 3, I have it on PS5, but I have Ascension and the Origins. I just want more people to be able to play them. Haristo Zimnas, best gameplay? Take your mid, my guy. If anyone mentioned anything about Ascension being the best gameplay, I guess you're right. Because it doesn't have it. God of War Ascension best bosses? It doesn't have the best of anything. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. It has the best of certain little stuff that happen, right? But just to say like a major thing, like it has the best bosses, the best enemy variety, the best weapons, I can't agree with that. You can go with little specifics, like it has the best grabs. You know how it replaced the grabs with the grapple mechanic. You can say it's good that it added world weapons. It has the best, I guess, normals for the blades, because you know you can hold square in the air and a lot of cool stuff. There is that. I'm not saying there is not. But then again, still missing. It's not the best at a big thing like bosses or encounters or, you know, what have you. Even though it does have a lot of really cool encounters, but at the same time a lot of shitty encounters. Ascension is a 6 out of 10 game, Mr. Z. For me, it's an 8 out of 10. Now, I'm using the club, which is something that I've never used. Boom. I don't know what's effective and what's not. By the way, grabbing these dogs is kinda dangerous here. Since there are luggage, Kratos might aim his aim towards them. I'm sorry if I die once here. I'm just experimenting with the club. Boom. You'll never stop me. You're dead. Boom, boom. It's a good thing for yeeting enemies off of boundaries. You know, to ring them out. Stomp is blockable. You know something, Haristo. A lot of blockable stuff are actually blockable and I don't know about them. Thank God I just died. My health was so poor. Like, I just learned that the Hikatonkri hands, let me just adjust my mic, have a lot of blockable attacks. Ring out an enemy with the club. That is what I'm intending to do if he doesn't ring me out first. Boom. So this is blockable. And it's perfectly readable. I thought the dog might die. What the dog doing? Ascension has best graphics. If it was to get remastered, I'm pretty sure the graphics would be way wilder than just this. And the reason I'm using the club, even though I'm bad with it, is because God Mode God said it's actually very nice as a weapon. That's why I'm kind of trying to learn some of my ways with it. Hence the usage. How much do collisions damage here? I'm not sure, but the damage is pretty poor. The only thing I know about them is that they damage pretty poorly. And I'm dead. I'm not gonna use the club again. Where do God of War 2 keyboard mouse playthrough? Hell no! A, I can't. B, even if I can, why? Ascension is probably the most mid God of War. I wouldn't say that. It has its moments. Of course, that is blockable. But then again, he has more than one attack. And I'm not sure which attack is which sometimes. Haha, classic Zesty. I snatched that guy off. I don't know what happened. Which, by the way, if you haven't noticed so far, I'm a bit experimental in these runs. Even though this is like, what, my second no upgrade run. I still experiment with stuff I know nothing about. Almost clapped my ass back there. And I'm fucked again. I'm bad with the club, honestly, but I just... And I'm clapped again. Damn, the recovery is long. If it's just for knockback, I'm pretty sure the uppercut is better. But there are a reason... I'm pretty sure there is a reason why God Mode God said use it. Or experiment with it. Or even do a no upgrade run without the shield. Like, I'm not doing that currently, honestly, because I'm not good enough with the club, as it's been pretty obvious. So I'm not completely ready to do a run only with the club in hand. That will happen one day, but not anytime soon. Honestly, I don't know what options to use against these fellas. Oh, there you go. Come here. Does this do a lot of damage? Now that's what I don't know here. We're kind of riding the guy a little bit, not a lot, but it's still better than nothing. It's honest work. Ooh. Now I don't know if the club did a lot of good damage there, or was this guy just so low. You're going to get one stuck in the far background. Behind the wheel on the top right. Now that is something I never even knew about. to use the Talos way of dealing with enemies. That is something I never thought about. Let's tire out this guy, you know? Come on. Come on. Why is he doing that? I tried to block at the last frame possible, but I didn't for some reason. Boom, boom, bam. Boom, boom, bam. And he's dead. That is doing some neat damage. This damage is beautiful. Would you rather fight the Furies more than Persephone? I mean, definitely. The fight with the Furies in here is kind of fun. I wish there were more skips in Ascension without the need to have New Game Plus. Like, I fell into a wormhole the other day where I was just watching Akion and Fiddlesticks videos. And most of the skips required New Game Plus, so it was a any percent speedrun skip. And I just... it is what it is. These elephants are so fun to fight. They're just poorly placed in one encounter, I think, and is the encounter on the shoulder of Apollo. In there's like 2 or 3 elephants, and they are just shaking the screen non-stop. It'd be better to wail on him during the gold halo. It takes damage, unlike cases like Soul, Hades, Cerberus, Mongrel. Oh, thanks for the tip, Haristos. I'm gonna try it next time. And this thing, so there's these attacks, you know, the air ones, quick, you instantly fall and back to action. There is holding it like that. I don't know how much damage this does or how good it is. There's this, which has a long recovery. There is square, square, circle, as long as a recovery as this. And there's evading and holding circle, which does this. I don't know what to do and what is the best option. I'm pretty sure God Mode God said use it a lot. I'm pretty sure it's for the ring outs. Which then again, when you have the uppercut, why would you use this for ring outs? Now, that's something I don't understand. Does it have more power? More manpower? Boom. Now, I didn't mean to hold circle and unleash my attack. I meant to dodge and then do this, but the game does not register it because the recovery is way too long. Honestly, fuck this. Let's just do the grapples. Getting fucked over here. Bro killed death itself. That he did. Why Heimdall did not come back to life? I don't understand a lot of the lore. I probably forget 30%, 40% of what Mimir shares in his stories. Well, the keyboard and mouse playthrough is challenging. I beat God of War 1 to using keyboard. Nah. That's a technical challenge. It's kinda equivalent to how I beat God of War 3 using one hand, if you guys remember that. That's just a technical thing. Held O is what you want. It's about damage, not ring out potential. Oh. Hold this. Boom. Alright then. So it just does crazy damage. Pretty sure I'm gonna do a no upgrade run with the club. Not on stream, but I'm pretty sure I will. Alright, bye everyone, bye. Maybe what this game was 60 frame rate. Same, honestly. I would buy it at a high price. Boom. Bam. Bop. Bop. This thing shreks. Not really. Come here. Isn't Ares Fire an upgrade? It's not an upgrade. Although you do bring a good point about Ares Fire. In Pain and Pain Plus, you can only use Ares Fire. So there is that, I guess. And this thing has some nice stagger. Gonna kick that guy out of his animation. Boom. The punch doesn't do that. Now when we get the shield, all of this will mean... Actually, it's not gonna just mean nothing. That's it. It's obviously gonna mean a lot, but just for now, like the uppercut, see, that stagger does not even stand up to this one. Look at this. Boom. Look. And you're dead, just like that. Just don't overdo it. Exactly when I read your comment, I overdid it. Ascension still looks damn good to this day. To this day! To this day! To this day! Of course it does. Air attack. Catch him again. Air attack. Get fucked in the air. Air attack. Get fucked in the air again. No. Okay. Boom. God, I love that. Just allows you to control the battlefield so easily. Now I'm fucked again. It allows you to control the battlefield so easily. This whole grapple thing. Boom. Just like that. Boom. The grapple system is honestly something else. Boom. Are they all dead? Ascension has the best physics. Prove me wrong. Oh yes, the physics. There is a thing, and it's called, I think it's just a wall bounce when you hit them, and they all bounce. So why I blocked? I swear to God. What physics? I'm pretty sure he means hit reactions. The enemies react a certain way on hitting them, or you know, slamming them into a wall or stuff. Like, look at this. And I jinxed it back there, but it is a really nice thing that you can do. There are problems with the camera in this game, and other than just, you know, zoom outs and stuff, there are other problems. Like enemies attacking off screen. Now, not every enemy attacks off screen, but exactly the wrong enemy that you don't want to, like, you don't want this enemy to attack off screen, and they do attack. It does have these little problems, not little problems. I'm pretty sure that's a big problem, but it does exist, if anyone's wondering. Like, the biggest problem with the sirens is that they do their lightning attack even when they're off screen, and that's a big fucking problem. In the first place, you don't want enemies that attack off screen. Like, that is a rule in action games. That gets fucky way too quick. And you don't want that to happen. And if you do make it happen, make sure you have some nice audio cues and visual cues. I know the lightning from the sirens don't instantly hit you, but it's still fucky. And especially sometimes when it goes invisible. I've had it happen to me in Ghost of Sparta. If somehow 3 wraiths were on the screen, their ground attack is not visible, because a lot of shit is happening on the screen. Pain Plus doesn't allow upgrades. Yes, I have an entire community post dedicated to Pain Plus rules for every game. Yes, sir. Boom. Yes, sir. Actually, hold up. Let me just do something real quick. I'm gonna be right back. All right. Cool, cool, cool. We're back. Enemies in Ascension are the smartest in the OG series and the most aggressive. Actually, yes. They don't allow you to really have your leniency in the battle. Just love this magic attack animation. The magic attacks are kind of trash in this game. I mean, the Hands of Hades one isn't that good from what I've seen, at least. Hello? And I just said how this game doesn't have any bugs. I can't grapple him, whatever. Boom. I think there's a refill after this, so let's fuck up these two. Ascension is still actual God of War. You better take it over Soy Boy 2. For me, actually, right now the combat is somewhat tied between Ragnarok and this. Because I care about combat in games. But then again, as I said in the last stream, for how good the combat is, when the pacing is bad, the pacing of the combat, when that is bad, I don't know what can save things for me. And I did say something completely absurd, and is that imagine if God of War 4 takes over God of War Ragnarok for me. By the way, whenever you get one of these guys stunned, just instantly run them to a wall. That's what you want to do with your battering ram. Out of damn way. Boom. No! No! I'm not dead. Alright, get up. Come here. Boom. I know what I said was completely absurd. Like, how is God of War 4's combat better than Ragnarok? It's not better than Ragnarok. It's just that the pacing of the combat is somewhat better. But then again, I'm gonna have to wait for New Game Plus in Ragnarok. The combat is definitely better in Ragnarok. So don't you worry. Oh, come here. Boom. Dang, son. I might cover Ghost of Sparta in a far future. Pain Plus? Not going to isolate the captain. I haven't watched your Village of Kira, so if you ever showcased it, I'm sorry. Then why do people worship Ares? Where did that question come from? The pacing in Ragnarok is horrendous. Again, Gone. If you're talking about combat, if you're talking about story, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the pacing of combat scenarios. The thing that's most important to me. Up. Huh! Come here. Ring out? Oh, I thought I rang her out. Harpies. How funny. They get a nice upgrade later on. Let's just take this. Get ready for the best scenery in the history of God of War. Okay, not the best. Of course, I have God of War 2 as the best, but this one is very close. I'm talking about both. Oh. Then we agree. We do see eye to eye. Because I have discussed it before. Look at this scenery. Look! Open your eyes! Moonshots are always beautiful. How did... Zesty, we have a sus button now. A sus button? The heart? God of War 3 versus Ascension, which has better combat? God of War 3 by a long shot. By a mile. God of War 3. Queens turning into tanks, 100 HP. I mean, I'm talking about the ones that breathe fire, so I'm pretty sure that's the queen, right? Damn, that reached. Damn, boy, that... I'm pretty sure this guy has a nice audio cue, right? Otherwise, how would he attack off screen like that? I think the reason is God of War Ragnarok has more variety in combat arenas. No, we're not. I'm not complaining about the combat arenas and basically the combat system of God of War Ragnarok. Ragnarok has one of the most fun and engaging combat systems. I'm talking about the pacing. You will notice a formula whenever you play it a lot, and it's that you go through a combat encounter, one major encounter, a climbing session or a cave session, and then maybe another puzzle or another climbing session, and then another encounter. That's what I hate. That's what I mean by pacing. Those are manticore babies, not harpies. Those little... What? Oh, yeah, the ones that breathe fire. The Manticore babies, of course. I'm just saying, I mean, they kinda... Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I just meant flying enemies. This conversation is officially over. Zim. Yeah, with Ragnarok, I didn't mean the combat is bad or anything. I'm never gonna say that. The combat is so fucking good. Like, I literally have no problem. Other than the barehanded, but then again, it is what it is. Damn, son. And that damaged literally no one. I thought I might try it since we have another club here, but... guess not. Okay, grab... You know what, just... Hold up. I don't want to leave this fucking place with that low amount of health. Jesse, which God of War game is the worst? For me, they are all good. Of course, they are all good. When a God of War game is bad, it's just bad when compared to other God of Wars, for me. Like, the worst one for me is Chains of Olympus, right? But that's still a decent game. You can legitimately have a lot of fun playing it. And God of War Ascension, I have a problem with it, and it's still really weird that it happened. And is that it doesn't have brutal kills and ruthless kills and what have you. Which is very weird. See how you can grab this harpy and get a mutilation in God of War 3? In here, there is no mutilation. There is no brutal kills. There is nothing. I don't know why. Very odd. Odd choice, definitely. But here we are. Sheesh! Just fucking die somehow. I don't know. Boom. Ragnarok is trash. You can't, with an open heart, say that the combat is trash, bro. Combat is good, for real. Chains of Olympus is good for a PSP game. Yes. Other than a PSP game, actually, even on PS3, it's a decent game to play. It's a very nice game. Do you think young Kratos is stronger than old Kratos or old Kratos? I'm pretty sure young Kratos is stronger. God of War 3 Kratos is peak. Because I haven't seen anything that shows me that Ragnarok Kratos might be stronger. I don't care about interviews, for real. I just care about seeing things. Where's your opinion on God of War Ascension? As I said, a decent game, but that's it. And by decent, I mean 8 out of 10 for me. Okay, when is the window for all punish? Do I just air club her like that? And then I have time to block, right? Boom. The no upgrade run plus in Ascension is fun. Vanilla runs are way more fun than just fun. So there's that. I love Ascension. I did say I have it at like 8 out of 10. By the end of this challenge, it's gonna get really revealed for me if I like it more than Ragnarok. In terms of combat, anyone who just joined in and is gonna... Okay, stop spamming, please. I'm gonna put you on timeout. Hold on. I don't have mods, so don't really just take advantage of the situation and spam. I'm trying to branch out and try something, but she's not allowing it. Fuck. Air attacks it is. This Gorgon is actually very beautiful. And a nice upgrade to the normal Gorgons. Like, look at the tail. The tail is a sledgehammer. Although I do hate the QTE because it takes too long. But I guess I can just blame Ascension for that. They really wanted to look cool while making these QTEs, even though they were already cool. It is also sad that we don't have a proper petrification system in God of War Ascension. And look at this QTE, man. It just takes way too long. Like this just to take out one. Especially there's an encounter, you know, Trial of Archimedes, where you fight, I don't know, 4, 6 Gorgons. And all of this is just to take out one Gorgon. Now this does look good for the first 70 times that you watch it. But the 71st time is where you call quits. There's also a pretty cool detail in here where you, if you walk slowly while you have low health, you get the slow God of War 2 walking animation. And look at this beautiful hallway that is giving us 60 frames. It's awesome. Worse is Ragnarok because it's woke. Would the Thor die so that his daughter gets Mjolnir bullshit? Whoa. That... Okay, I'm gonna have to really disagree with you on that one. I never saw it like that. It is kind of like the people who complained about Freya saying bow to your queen. That has substance, don't you think? Like it made sense. She was the queen, she never was respected, and I guess she had that right to say that. I never saw Ragnarok as woke. Trial of Archimedes Wave 1 is 4 Gorgies, 4 Siren Sibyls. Great! 4 Gorgons that take this long to take out. Dude, why did you spoil? I didn't play God of War Ragnarok. I mean, you're in a God of War livestream. I'm sorry if I spoiled anything, but it's been way too long ever since the game came out, so everyone is spoiling on the internet. That's why it's happening. And I'm very sorry if things are getting more spoiled to you in the chat. This should be expected from a chat of God of War livestream. I saw Ragnarok as a disappointing game. It disappointed me in a lot of aspects, but the combat for me is so good that I can't just drop the game. And when I say I can't drop the game, I don't mean I'm addicted to it. I'm playing it every day. I haven't played Ragnarok in months, ever since it came out. Like I played it for 2 weeks, I think. You know, and then I did a couple of live streams of combat guides, quote unquote. That's literally it. That never went anywhere. I have done 3 walkthroughs, and I can't stand doing it again with unskippable cutscenes. Hey, Kanyo Indura. We just gained the new element. They gonna take me on my element. Nah, take me on my element. Bam. Boom. I'm loving the club. Honestly. Does a lot of damage. Which is something I never used in my first no upgrade run of this game. But here we are. And by the way, there are sections where you have to kind of let go of your shield world weapon or your average world weapon while fighting that furry. I was about to say furry. I actually just did. I did twice. And you can actually not let go of your world weapon by just dumping the rage on it. On the enemy. On the boss fight. Damn, son. Boom. The leniency this guy has while playing. It's insane. And I'm hit. Because of course I am. Are you hit? Hit. It's a nice home run technique. Let's look at it. So you drop him like this and boom, he's sent flying. Let's actually do it in a better angle. Look at him. Except he's not flying upwards, which is tragic. Bam! Dang, son. Dang, son. Dang. This is so cool. I love the club. I love this shit. Eyes of Poseidon has the strongest T0 and T3, which are the enders. Is it because the ice that follows? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I knew about the slams doing a lot of damage, but I don't know if it's because the fire that follows. I knew about it because it looks so fucking powerful. There is actually something. Let's just showcase this. Here's what happens when you plume a chest. Do you see that on the lower right part of the screen? That rage building. Whenever you slam a chest like this, you build up rage for some reason. With the shield plumes, it builds up even way faster. In my opinion, that Thor scene was bullshit. Why didn't he throw Mjolnir in Odin's dumb face? And why was he, Odin, not held by his bros? Villian V. Okay, we're getting into a Ragnarok discussion right now. And the reason you hate that scene is just, like, I don't understand it. Thor is not like Kratos to just hit his father like that. I don't think that's how Thor is. So yeah. There's a thing with the plume actually, Haristos, now that you mentioned it. The plume doesn't hit from close range. Like if you go with the spirit at the end, you know, the T3. Welcome to the snake way, Zesty. The snake. If you hit an enemy with the spirit, or even this actually, the plume, it doesn't hit from close range. Like see? It only hits the tip of the blades actually touch the enemy. That has happened sometimes. I don't know if it's consistently happening. Zesty, did you ever listen to Jalil's song? No, I haven't. If that's a Sugma joke or a Ligma joke, I'm really sorry for my future self. Zesty, can Kratos kill the world serpent? If Baldur can make it shake like that, I'm pretty sure Kratos can give it a run for its money. We're actually close from getting the shield world weapon. Come here. Thought I might be able to ring it out, but apparently no. Boom. Pretty sure it's somewhere else where you can ring Manticore baby out. Imagine Kratos and Zeus gang up versus Odin and Thor. Bruh, that would be a nice fight. Although Zeus, I mean, that would be an OP fight. Zeus is way too fucking powerful. I think the circle triangle move with the shield fills your combo meter the fastest. Since you can switch elements, of course. Zesty, are you having a good day? Yes, thankfully. Although today I was feeling really down while editing the God of War 1 no damage. It's a long ass video. I'm slowly entering the part of me right now that just wants it to be over. Hit it with one of these. Boom. Boom. Oh, come on. Ah, come on! Try to go to the left side of the Chimera and hit it with one of this. And it does work, I'm sure. I'm just inconsistent with it. Okay, so as a block punish, this works good. It instantly sends it, knocks it back. So there's that. Boom. See that? It's a nice punish. What about the air one? The air one is trash. The ground one is the way to go because it really knocks the enemy back. Damn, that's not blockable? But it is blockable in God of War 3. The fuck? You finally saw Odin for who he was, a selfish monster. Yes, but that doesn't mean he has to kill him. Don't you think? Like, that is a line I'm pretty sure Thor doesn't want to cross, even for how insane it is. Alright, this guy's punishes. This does punish. If it reaches, that is. Boom. Bam. This thing is great. Why not loop line with ice S4? Because I don't know about it, I'm sorry. Although if this is the line, let's just see what happens. Hold up. Come on. Let's just see it again. This? Boom. I'm pretty sure you didn't mean this phase, Aristos. I'm sorry, because the chat is very delayed. Hence why I read it that late. Best air T in the series? Air T? Aren't they all the same? They're all the same. Although if you're talking effects, that... Let's just focus on this guy for now. That's staggering to me. Wow. Kind of forgetting more and more the more I play. Walked right into it. Welcome. Boom. Of course that staggers. I forgot. I forgot a second after he just did it once before now. Come here. Use a down ass bitch. I meant to say snake. Oh, so it was the first one. I just learned it. Still, thank you. Wished Chimera came in another element variants. In Ascension, do we fight a Chimera again? Now that's something I forgot. I don't know, do we fight him again? If we do, then the soul element would have been something. Goat Ice Breathe can be jumped over into held O with the club. Oh. Actually, I should have thought about that, because in God of War 3 you can jump over the fire and punish. So it would only make sense to punish here. Thank you again. Zesty, does Ascension has collision scaling? No, it doesn't. It doesn't, and then some. It's completely butchered. Like, it doesn't, from what I know, doesn't even do the 10 damage that God of War 3's collisions do. Like, I don't know if the battering ram is even reliable in here, just like how it is in God of War 3. But hey, it is what it is. It's done, actually. Now that we are done with the club, we're gonna get the shield. And let me tell you, just be ready. Did Ascension come first or Chains of Olympus? If you're talking story-wise, I'm pretty sure Ascension came first, right? If I'm not mistaken. Ascension comes first because it's is the part where he just broke his oath to Ares. So yes, it comes first. The furries take him and punish him. Imagine getting punished by furries. Give me that, and here we get introduced to the shield. Fuck you. Boom. All we're gonna be doing is this. Now I want you to pay close attention to the screen, actually. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Whatever, it's done. Give me another shield. Boom, boom, bam. That's literally what we're gonna... Man, you don't slap me when I'm fucking explaining shit, okay? You just don't do it. So, the plume is gonna look a little something like this. Do you see that? It's fire and the ice. See? In one plume. Even the ice one is coming out. What I'm doing is circle, circle, triangle. And you know, while Kratos is about to slam the blade, I go back and forth with the D-pad. He tends to spam it too. I can practically one-cycle him with it. Okay, thank you. Further. So, yeah, the plume with the shield, as you see it, Just after pressing triangle, spam the D-pad left, right, everywhere. This can get way crazier whenever we get the other elements. Just wait for until we get all 4. It's gonna look a little something stupid, and you're gonna love it. And if you by any chance discard the shield by accident, just make sure to restart the checkpoint. It's really not worth it. Like, your first no upgrade run should be with the shield. It's that shitty. I mean, it's that good, but the situation you're in is that shitty, is that you have to go with this. Ascension takes place after 6 months after Ares tricked him, and Kratos is probably late 20s, early 30s. An Ascension? Okay. And then comes Chains of Olympus, if you're talking story. Damn, I can see Zeus' little thing. See, do you guys see it? From here. This is why I want this game remastered. The graphics are too good for it not to be remastered. The monster in Greek God of War is way better to me when become to design. They look cruel, dangerous, and kinda demonic, unlike the new God of War. They look realistic, but I not feel like monster. But I don't feel like fighting a monster. I think that's what you mean. I of course have said before that I like the Greek enemies more. Because I don't know, it's just like, look at the roster. You have a Cyclops, a fucking Chimera, a Satyr. Now, we have cool enemies in the Norse saga as well, but I much prefer the Greek ones, because it's just a lot of really cool enemies, like the Minotaur, the Gorgon. Just a lot of beautiful concepts. Like, you have the Gorgon that can freeze you, and then a Minotaur, and then a Cyclops, and a Chimera, and the Centaur. Boom, boom. Okay, hold up. Let me just do something to this bot that he's not gonna like. What does time is money means anyway? It means don't waste your time, basically. And time is important and all that good jazz. Which I have a problem with that thing, because I do it extensively. Like, I care about the minutes it takes to come out the shower and to just settle, right? Dang, son. And that's bad. I care about the hours that I, waste by going to the barber shop. And that type of time saving is bad. Because even then, you'll always catch me say I don't have time. You'll always catch me say this. It's weird. I try to save time as much as I can, yet I'm still always out of time. So you can't be extensive with the thing. It's like thinking about every little second and minute minute or whatever. Just don't do it. Use the circle, triangle to fill your combo meter fast. I don't need the combo meter to fill up. It's not like I'm trying to get red orbs. See? I know this one. And I just explained the plume and how you can switch between elements. Which, yes, now it's gonna get way more insane that we got the lightning of Zeus. It's gonna get way more personal now. Since, we have 3 elements. After the plume, just spam every button on the D-pad. Is basically what you want to do. And you get all the effects in one plume. Sometimes double the effects. Like, with the Hands of Hades, I have done it twice with the plume before. So the shield, hypothetically, is not the best world weapon. Like, you're not using the shield. You're kind of using it for the plume. Which technically does still make it the best. Is this a ring out? Hold on. No, it's not. Technically still makes it the best world weapon, but the thing is just that you're not using it particularly. The best world weapon, when it comes to uses, it would go to the club. To the club. Didn't Sony help make the engine for these two games? Which two games? God of War 4 and Ragnarok? I don't like Kratos' appearance in Ascension. He looks pale, yes, but I wouldn't say I don't like it. And I'm dead in the weirdest way possible. I just have the funniest deaths, by the way. Don't like Kratos' appearance in Ascension. Yeah, back to that. I love the skirt. The skirt is so well designed. Up close, from behind, from the sideways, from the other side, from the front. The gold just really pops out in it. What else? I love how his tattoo is popping out as a red tattoo and not like God of War 3. In God of War 3 sometimes it looks blackish. So it's kind of weird. In here, like, you kind of see it, it's way too saturated, and I love it that way. And of course his white skin, there's that. I like his appearance. Although his hand is way too fucking big. It's way too big. Like, what has this man gripped with these hands? He throws hands and he claps you with one. Look at these hands. Who's this guy? Hercules? Look. Look. Look at these thongs. Could have swore Sony helped make the engine for these games. Which these games, bro? Oh, 3 and Ascension. I mean, if you're talking about Sony making the engine for 3 and Ascension, then of course you mean it made the engine for all the other God of Wars. This is still Kinetica, the engine that runs God of War. All the Greek God of War games run on the same engine. So even this engine that you see right here is Kinetica. Same with God of War 3. Bro's hands are bigger than his head. Yes. For real, look at it. Look. Looks like he has 15 gloves on. Yeah, now back to real appearance, and by real I mean face. He does look kind of shady. Looks like a serial killer. Is this a ring out? I'm pretty sure I can ring one of these guys out. Yes, like that. And I'm fucked with the fire. Easy ring outs. Actually, sketchy ring out. Does it work here? Yes. There's a small opening in this area that I'm running that I'm pretty sure rings them out. I didn't even hear him. I don't have headphones. I'm just that good. That's why I spotted this doggy right here. The same engine for the old God of War games. They're just improved. Yes. The question is, Shabran is when is he not? What did Shabran ask? Kratos is so hot right now. Hot? Be gone! Hot? The question is, I just read that. In this game, Kratos actually looks tall as he should be. I mean, he looks tall in the other games as well. It's just that, yes, actually you're right. He gets dwarfed in nearly all the other games. Other than God of War 1, by the way. God of War 1 is just Kratos. Kratos is built different in there. That motherfucker tall. Let's make this jump. Thanks for the clarification. Oh, about the engine. Anytime, buddy. Manticore. Manticore. Come here. Look at this. Look at this scenery. Look at the scale. I love this shit. I love you, daddy. Hell no, I'm back. Funny to think lore accurate Kratos could just jump to any location he's trying to reach, instead of doing elaborate puzzles. Lore accurate Kratos is unfair. He's cheating all the time. Mantibore. Why is Kratos bald? Is there any explanation about it? The Midgard Chronicler have made a video about why he's bald. And by the Midgard Chronicler, I mean me. Just search it up, why is Kratos bald, and you'll see the video. You'll know what I mean. Intro, please? Nah. He's more attractive and more like a real man, and that's ready to whoop someone's booty. Not like your 2018 one saying boy and is soft. He's a changed man in 2018. Come here. Ring out? Yes. It's actually great that they allow ring outs in here, especially for these birdies. This side as well? Damn. Didn't know that. Do I have low health to showcase this? Look at this. If you walk slow while your health is low, Kratos walks like this. Like the God of War 2 weakened state. Do you like Kratos' voice actor? Hell yeah. I prefer T.C. Carson over Chris Judge, but I like Chris Judge as well. He's fine. Healthy. Sadly, with this big hand, he can't use PlayStation controller because it's just small for him. I never thought about that. He can't play God of War. Guys, this is so sad. Kratos cannot play God of War. Honestly, it feels wrong for Kratos to be over 7 feet tall in older games. Why does it feel wrong? I guess it feels wrong for how he's getting dwarfed by everyone. Like Theseus, Hercules. I don't know. What's your favorite blade attribute, Fire of Ares? Define attribute. I actually don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean by that? Alright, time to showcase the plume. Look at this. Fuck! Come here. Zesty just swore. Alright, see? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, babe. This is what I'm talking about, babe. That's all the elements. That easy. Come here. Even the fire one, by the way. Literally all the elements. No need to go into more details. And I'm dead. What are you waiting for, God of War Amazon series? I'm not waiting for it. I don't like game adaptations. But of course when it comes out, I might watch it. Since it's gonna be one episode, come on. I can catch up with that. There's a nest here? How did I not know this? Okay, I can't get completely careless with this, you know? While it does make me look overpowered, I still can't get careless with the blade. It is destructive, but I still can't get careless with it. Sad that we can't bring them out, you know? Can we? Maybe in the air? Nah. By the way, the God of War Ragnarok shield rush came from this. Do you see this? Boom. That's where it came from. Which is a lovely touch. Super chat, how? My country does not allow it. My country. My country. Are you playing on hard difficulties, ST? No, this is on the very hard difficulty. Kratos is the avatar now. Avatar plume. Ascension soundtrack is average as fuck. Yes. It's great. I mean, not great really. It's good, but does sound rough sometimes. Although it does have bangers as well, so you can't completely undermine it. What's wrong with the slow motion effects? See that? The lightning, the fire. What's happening here? Did I break something? Did I break the matrix, my friend? Can you ring these guys out? Let me just try it out. Hold on. Since this is my second no upgrade one, why not? Yes, you can ring them out. Oh, let me just try it again. Let me just try it again, sir. Boom. And I can't see anything. I'm just gonna go blind in a second. Just watch. They're fighting me, by the way. They can hit me while this is going on. This big ass chain gets in front of my view. I hate it. It is a big problem, and I'm dead. Let's just fucking go. We're going to show the ring out strike for the mongrel coming up. Definitely. The one in the Temple of Delphi. Hell yeah. Last in my no upgrade run plus, you know, the first one I did for God of War Ascension, I couldn't ring him out. This time I'm gonna focus better on the angle. Come here. Which one is your favorite? Ice of Poseidon, Fire Ares? Oh, which one? Why did these guys get petrified? Is it because I have... Oh, so when you have the Ice of Poseidon, if you grab these little bees, they freeze each other. Nice to know. Which one's my favorite? I mean, the fire is seemingly the best. The Fire of Ares. Or maybe the Ice of Poseidon. I don't know. The Souls is also very good. The fire is the best, for all I know. Oh, ring outs. Boom. Or maybe the one down. I don't know if I've seen it before by Haristos. Yes. This is a nice ring out spot. Just grab them and throw them downwards like this. Yep. Sideways? Nah. Just downwards. Easy ring outs. I recommend you can plus practice, but the visual example will suffice. I have seen the example many times. I just never could execute it. But it's fine though. Let me just go through this without dying. Alright. Hello? Welcome, Bat Troll. Ice magic sucks, to be honest. Why? It does not suck, sir. It is good. The damage is nice, and I can't see anything. Gonna go blind in just a second. And it's back. Good. Now, these issues with the zoom outs, I think they end after this. Like, you won't get ridiculous spectacle zoom outs like this again. But there will be other problems with the camera, and it's gonna be with the shoulder of Apollo, where the camera is so fucking zoomed out. Everyone is on screen. It's as if, imagine doing, what? Imagine doing the gauntlet in God of War 3, you know, in the labyrinth. But the camera is two times more zoomed out, and you have, Cyclops, enforcers. I just can't explain how bad it is. Just so bad. In here you have a lot of the juggernauts, you know, the elephants, just running around shaking the screen all the time. And they do catch up, let me tell you. You can ring out enemies at the top part of the arena. But that's about it. Otherwise you would just have to go crazy with the... Which then again, even with the ring out shit, I remember why I ditched the whole idea of ringing out enemies in there. It's because There are enemies with shields, and sometimes Kratos, when you go for the grapple, he kind of favors the shield guy. So he goes for the long grab animation where you have to mash circle to get his shield off of his hands. It's fucked. Still shoulder of Apollo. At least killing all the juggernauts zooms in again, allowing the camera views. Yes, but for the majority of the battle, like if some stuff go wrong, I've had my attempt go right in there. I destroyed that elephant while he was spawning, so that was still good. The camera didn't zoom out a lot. But if something goes wrong and you don't kill him fast, that camera zoom out is bound to happen. Can you do Blades of Athena only running God of War 3? I can do it, but I'm not willing to do it currently. If I do a Blades of Athena only run, it better be a Pain run, or Pain Plus, of course. And that is again in the far future. I have much more interesting stuff to tackle. I can't wait to see No Upgrade Run Plus and Pain Plus in a challenge run. I mean, you are witnessing No Upgrade Run Plus currently, so I don't get what you mean by that. Pain Plus is bound to happen for every God of War, so don't you worry. Bro, I really love the content you make. Thank you so much.
The offerings will please the Oracle this time. I know it.
I really gotta play with the Blades of Athena and God of War 3. You really shouldn't play with the Blades of Athena.
She must have them all.
You might have all the moves, but you're doing level 1 Blades of Exile damage. So there's that. I hope I just ruined it for you. See, this game has a cutscene skip, right? But it's so fucking dumb. Like, I think you can only skip 5 cutscenes with it. Like, allow me to skip this shit. Bayonetta has the best cutscene skipping option in the world. Literally. You can skip the shortest cutscene in the world. Like, you can skip a 2 seconds long cutscene. God of War never did that for some reason. Is Athena being the final villain in God of War series a good thing? I don't know. Get your ass. Here he is. Get your ass down here. Here you are. And now this can either go good or bad. Which one is it, Jessica? Towards the wing attack. And it went bad. Land the plume, and I've missed it. My positioning was way off. Do your thing. Come on. This guy's annoying at first. Sometimes he can be fun to fight, but most of the time he's just fucked up. I just blocked that. What the fuck? I hate it when inconsistencies happen. And by the way, I don't know if his fire attacks are air blockable. See, this can go 2 ways. Either way too bad or way too good. Currently it's going way too bad. It's bound to get better at least, right? There. I thought it was done. For fuck's sake. Get your ass down here at once, son. There you are. That was a perfectly placed fireball. Dodge. Attack. Look at this beautiful pull from Kratos right here. This man is built different. Look at how big my hands are, bro. Get your ass down. that attack and how it's telegraphed. Doesn't even look like an attack. Trust me guys, once you play platinum games, you get obsessed with how beautifully attacks are telegraphed in these games. In Bayonetta games, that is. Like this guy gonna clap me out of nowhere with an attack that I didn't even know is an attack. Just watch it happen. Man, if collisions could only scale with difficulty here, bro. How cool would that be? We would be wrecking these enemies fairly and squarely. This is still good. What is your favorite blades when it comes to looks? Blades of Athena, the blue ones. It used to be the God of War 4 blades, but that quickly changed a while ago. Is it done? It's done. I really thought I might die. So there's that. Boom, boom. Barely dodged it at the last second. Barely dodges it. Takes it off of his fucking tail and stabs him with it. And that's a big dub. Yo, Zesty, what the fuck is that attack? How come the bloom have all weapon effect? Jeez, I have to try it. So, it only happens with the shield bloom, right? When, you know, you go circle, circle, triangle, and then just spam the D-pad. Spam all 4 buttons. You don't, of course, you can intricately put it like left, up, right, down, and then, you know, have all the elements. Like, look at this. That's all the 4 elements. And it builds up rage way too quick. When you have rage mode built up and you do this, it's way crazier. Aphrodite wanted to be clapped by Kratos so badly. Whoa. Now I know why Aphrodite wanted to be clapped by Kratos so bad. What thing I just did that kind of connects to why Aphrodite wants to fuck Kratos? Which stronger, Poseidon's Rage from the start of God of War 2 or Divine Reckoning from the start of God of War 3? Pretty sure Poseidon's Rage is stronger in God of War 2. Though I don't know the exact numbers. But here's a cool little fact. Poseidon's Rage does gain a level 3 in New Game Plus, so there's that. Check my I never said it, but Haristos, I love your name. Go on. Zesty, what's your favorite God of War? God of War 3. Easy money. So yeah, the shield bloom is overpowered. You do circle, circle, triangle. And you know, while the animation of the blade is happening, just spam the D-pad and you wreck ass, basically. Square, square, triangle, supreme. No, it's not. It's the shittiest thing in Ascension. Funny enough, this bloom doesn't even touch this bloom. Boom. This one is much better. Oh, hey, club. No thanks, bro. And I'm gonna need that magic. How did that chest get open so fast? I was reading the chat. Now! We have a ring out session right here. And here I thought of Zesty was the biggest Haristos fan. And here I thought old Zesty was the biggest Haristos fan. What did I do that didn't give off that impression? First, we fuck him. By we fuck him, I meant he fucks me up. Then we grab him when he gets the yellow halo. Do you see that combo, Spartan? Do you feel that, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Sometimes the lightning happens twice. Alright, come here. See if I can get it. Moment of truth. Let's see it. Alright. The ring out. Don't fuck up. There it is. Is he gonna get ringed out? Of course he's not going to get ringed out. So what did I do wrong back there, Zim, since you're watching here? What went wrong back there? Like, I tried to ring him out. Thankfully, I'm dead. I want to do this again. Okay. Let's go. I'm glad I took the title of biggest Haristos fan. And I fucked up the strat right here. This tech just wrecks. Yes, for damage output, this is the craziest shit you can do. And it's nice, you know, the shield is very good for positioning. There's also that you can incorporate into your playstyle. You get away from the enemy, come back with a plume, and destroy the enemy. So much for destroying the enemy, am I right? Come here. Get the fuck out of the way. Like, I don't know what I got wrong back there. Let's try it again. See, like, Kratos turns around. You want to press O without having reached the attack limit. Wiggling the stick. Angle seemed right. Keep pointing the stick to the left. So after I kind of get him under control, I just keep holding the stick to the left. Let's see this time. I think I can get another thing on top of him. Like the yellow halo does get on top of him again. Right? Actually, fuck it. I want to do it again. You want to press O without having reached the attack limit. Wiggling the stick. I'm gonna try this time, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it. I didn't know about holding the analog to the left. That one's new. I thought you just have to kind of keep in position to the corner of this pillar right here. But I'll try. Let's see. There's also other ring out spots for anyone in this stream, and it's against the centaurs. There is also that can be pretty overpowered. That one is a little easier than this Cerberus one. Pretty sure I'm not gonna fail that one a lot. Ascension can be fun for the amount of ring outs. This guy with the fucking barriers! He has a barrier and he knows how to use it. Hello? Is this guy not willing to really get injured? Come here. Rage Stomp. Oh, it's done. You keep pointing to the left as you are in the toss animation. Okay. Let's see it this time. Barely got him. He's actually almost out as well. I don't want to go past this section without showcasing this ring out. I'm gonna get it this time. I'm gonna kind of aim a little bit more towards here this time. A little bit, you know, not completely to the corner. Because I feel like that's what I'm doing. That's what's leading to my failure. That reached. Now I'll let you decide if that should have reached or not. Chat. You decide. Stun. I thought that completely stuns him. Let's see it. Whip out your penis. Whip out your penis. Let's see it. See it, Sekiro. Is it done? Come here. Press O. Okay. Oh no! Ah! Man, I'm sorry, Zim. I'm really sorry. Let's do it this time. I didn't understand when you said you don't need to reach the attack limit. I thought it's something else completely. Actually. This time. Come here. And I'm gonna hold the analog to the left side. Like this. He's out. And he's not. Fuck me. Let's build up rage and let's dump the rage on him again. I really want to get it. I hope he doesn't die though. And he goes on the ground. Let's see. You press O as you are in the demonstrated angle. Close. Let's get it this time, for real. This has gone on for way too long. And he's out. Fuck me. Let's do it one more time. Zesty has something called skill issue. Am I right or am I right? You're probably right. Not being able to get this is a skill issue. If I've ever seen one. Go. Come here. I will bring him out this time, I assure you. They see me rolling. He doesn't want to get ringed out. See, I want to showcase it, but it's kind of holding back the gameplay right now. Fuck. You want to see me run dirty? Boom. Man, that fucking thing hits me again. I don't know what I'm missing. Like, is the angle still not correct or what? And he goes on the ground the moment I don't want him to go on the ground again. They have their reasons. Anyone else notice how he missed the magic? I make that mistake in Ragnarok a lot with the first runic attack. Missed the magic? I know I have magic. Don't take damage for 1 minute. I'm still getting better, alright? I know I have magic. I'm just... There's no point in using it. Do something safe. Not that. No, not that fucking safe. Yes, that one. Let's see. Is he out? Fuck! Get the fuck out! I don't know why it's not working. The Centaur one is way easier than this, by the way, for anyone wondering. Even though I haven't done it, from what I've seen, it's just easier to do. More to the right. Okay, I'm gonna angle it more to the right. Let's see. Out, please. He does not want to get out. Let's just beat the encounter, honestly, at this point. You guys know how the ring out is done now. You just have to perfect it. Zim does demonstrate it in his runs. So there is that. I'm gonna keep on trying to demonstrate it, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Alright, only complex combo is square, 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 triangle. It's not about combo. If you're using that move efficiently, then why not? By all means. Come on. At this point, let's just beat the encounter. This is getting way too repetitive. Trying, but it's just not working. You need to practice this. Let's do it this time. Come on. I'm holding left with the analog, I swear, it's not happening. This is dumb. And I died. We'll check my demonstration, be right back. I've seen it and it's exactly like this, but I'm just fucking it up somehow. Why are you guys typing 10 frames? What is this? What's happening? Is the stream laggy? What's happening? Give me feedback, guys. If the stream is laggy, just tell me. Out, and he's not. I can beat this encounter easily. I'm just trying to get the ring out. Jesse, we're talking about Joe Simulator or PC at 3 stream is perfectly fine. Okay, thank you. Get out. Thank you. There you go. And he's down. I'm gonna have to rewatch this 10 times on my stream. A sad thing that Haristos left and he can't rewind the stream, but hey, it's done. And now he's not gonna believe me if I say he's not gonna believe me if I say I did bring him out. I did. Forefathers one and all, bear witness. And that's the ring out. It's finally done. The angle, I never thought the angle would be that precise. Fucking come here. Can we ring out these guys to the outside like this? Oh, of course we can't. It's done, let's go. What about this side? Okay, he's dead, whatever. Zesty, it's time to go to Tartarus now. No, I'm not gonna go there. Is Tartarus and Hill just under the ground? I guess. Godric, a man with hand of Kumar. Forefathers one and all, bear witness. Bro, the dogs in Ascension look so extra kickable. Yes. By the way, if I'm really slow at reading your comment, there's an icon on the lower right part, the lower right part of the screen, and it has a heart on it, and that's why I can't read your comments easily. It covers like nearly half of the ending of your comment. That's why it's taking me long to finish a sentence. So there's that. Let's go. I got there 4 times already. Hades is the laughing stock of Olympus. Or maybe Kratos is too powerful, don't you think?
Hurry! Before the master approaches.
You! We have given you all you need for success, and yet you still...
What's up, Zesty? Welcome, bro. Although the stream is slowly reaching its end, because we just hit the 2 hour. We hit the 2 hours mark 7 minutes ago.
They need food and rest.
No need to be sorry, mate.
And who will be next?
What other language can you speak? Only Kurdish and English. Kratos is never too powerful. Kratos is always too powerful, bro.
You there!
Like, why can't I skip this cutscene? Come on. There's a cutscene skipping option in Ascension, except not in every cutscene. The cutscenes that are in-game can't be skippable. Hey, did you hear Hades lost his wife? Skill issue. That is a king issue right there. Imagine if Zesty will mention me. Anthony Conley. Actually imagine that. What, he has the tattoo of Kratos? Oh, this guy? Of course he does. Can't you speak Arabic? No. This cutscene is meaningless. It's not that it's meaningless, it's just the game has a cutscene skipping option that it's not allowing me to use for some reason. It's stupid. Skill issue. Skill issue for not being able to skip a cutscene. Come on, Gone Hunter. We can do better than that. Can you rack all the God of Wars? So I'm gonna go in descending order. So the best to worst. God of War 3, God of War 2, God of War 1, and I think right now God of War Ascension, then God of War Ragnarok, and, then Ghost of Sparta, then God of War 4, then Chains of Olympus. Is that the list that you wanted? Take this! Didn't want to target this guy, but it is what it is. It happens. I just fucking love this club. Look at this thing. It shreks. I love the... Look at this. I'm swinging this man around. And if you hit an enemy, you can kind of chain it to another hit right after. See, like, boom, bam. And the game proves me wrong the moment I try to discover something. I just ranked the games, didn't I? God of War 3, God of War 2, God of War 1, God of War Ascension. God of War Ragnarok, God of War Ghost of Sparta, God of War Ghost of Sparta, God of War, yeah, Ragnarok, then Ghost of Sparta, then God of War 4. This thing staggers like fucking wow. Give him one of these, boom, and I miss. What about this? And then followed by this, boom. Boom, I don't feed into your propaganda. Die. Look at this. You can chain it. Die without the fucking thing. I'm not willing to go through that long animation. Even though he would be dead by now. Okay, come here, whatever. Fuck it. He wants his legs to be cut off. I shall get his wish to be true, and there it is. For me, Barbarian Hammer is way too slow. I rather use the Spear of Destiny in God of War 2. It is not slow, actually. If you can chain the triangle combo, it's not even close to slow. By the way, this encounter is completely optional. I did it for fun. The Barbarian Hammer is way too fucking good. You sometimes need to get hard damaging stuff in the battlefield. And you need that, you know, to kind of do that. Although the Spear of Destiny's damage is also really nice. Like, it has the shotgun blast, or of course the piercing shots, but I call it the shotgun blast. L1 and triangle, basically. That one is unaffected with difficulty, so it can fare pretty well on very hard. It does a lot of sweet damage. This attack is so fucking stupid, and the fact that it happens off screen just hurts my soul. What? Did you just kill me? You guys do realize that there's 90% chance that a Santa Monica dev is probably watching this right now. 90% chance? No. They're not interested in gameplay. If anyone is interested in gameplay, he's not watching this specifically. Or actually, I take that back. Why not? Maybe someone from the combat team is watching this right now, although I highly doubt it. Man, I'm destroying the siren. See, this is why the club is just inferior to having the shield in hand. The shield just allows you this ultimate plume that destroys everyone. The worst God of War game are God of War Betrayal. Or Gears of War Betrayal, that is the worst. No, but for real, I'm talking mainline God of War games. And look, while I say Chains of Olympus is my least favorite, that doesn't make it a bad game. It's just my least favorite God of War. I really don't believe devs are watching. Yeah, same. Rarely ever do they watch my streams, I'm pretty sure. By the way, let's plume some chests to demonstrate this. Look, with the shield and the switching element plume, the rage builds up so fucking fast. No upgrade is all about cheesing, while some challenge can be a mad combo. How does that work? Zesty, I'm watching you. I'm David. Well, hello, David. How are you today, Zesty? I'm kind of fine, thank you. Thanks for asking. Boom. Now that we got the fourth element, the plume is gonna look hella lovely. You just watch. It's gonna look stupid in a second, because now we have all four elements. And you'll see. Come here. Boom. As I said back there about the club being inferior, that doesn't make it a bad thing. It's just when you have the madness that goes on with the shield, you of course want to favor it. If you're doing a proper run of God of War Ascension, that's what you want to favor. Oh. Is that a Hades arm? Yes. I'm sorry that the moment you left the stream, I rang out that Cerberus. I totally did, bro, and I'm totally not gonna delete the stream after it's done. You're just gonna have to believe me. Now, for real, if you have time, rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch it as well, just to kind of nail the ring out and how it's done and shit. I did it and it looked good. That's all that matters, right? I saw it. All right. Good. Kratos, you literally killed all the gods in just 6 games. Yeah, it's a thing I do. Zesty. Zestly. It's not Zestly, please. It's Zesty. Can you do a no-hit run in God of War 4? No, I can't. That game is way too long. Now that it's actually a perfect time, I think, to finish this stream. Actually, let's beat these guys as well. Let's just showcase the 4 elemental slam. Look at this. Boom. Just total destruction. Although I'm not. Hold on. Did you see that? Going over the D-pad is sometimes better actually than just spamming all 4 buttons. How the fuck does that hit, man? Sometimes shit just hits and I just don't know. Let's do this again. Going through the elements intricately rather than spamming can also be good. Like going left, up, right, down. With the plume, you know, of course. See that? Kind of getting all the elements. Wrecking this guy's ass. Now you take damage. And now you're wrecked. Your ass is mine. Your ass is mine. Did you see that, Mr. Krabs? He doesn't stand a chance, stupid. Pillars are blockable. Which pillars? The one where they drop from the air? Don't know which pillars are. Or if you mean the ones that come out of the underground, I know they are blockable, so there's that. Guys, we reached the end of the stream. It's been well over 2 hours that I've been streaming right now. I'm gonna have to wrap it up right now. Thank you so much for being here. We just reached the end of the stream, and I'm gonna, of course, finish it in the next upcoming days. This series continues. There's gonna be a playlist for the whole challenge as well, just like the other God of Wars. Haristo Zimnas, thank you so much for the tips and tricks throughout this stream. Everybody else, thank you so much for the humor, I guess. No, thank you so much. 3x ground explosion, yes, thank you. And yeah, see you guys next stream. And I'm planning a really big video with the God of War 1 no damage. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna love it. For now, just stay tuned. It's just gonna take a long time. That's about it. And yeah, here's where I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching, and remember, I'm not gonna say the Captain Cube outro. Peace.